I'm sorry I spent most of that time talking on mute because I am a consummate professional. So yes, hello everybody and welcome back to another playthrough of Pathologic 3. Very exciting stuff this time around. Well, not this time around, of all times around. We have all times of fun. So, yes, now before we get into this recap of everything that we've been through so far, there needs to be something that I must address. And that is, after reviewing the footage, I realized I did an absolute garbage job remembering who the player character was in terms of what their name was. So, before I forget and too overlong, I can promise that I know it now. It is Daniil Dunkovsky. And in order to respect this player character, I have decided to come up with a mnemonic that will help me in any situation where I immediately forget, and it's through the use of this simple mnemonic device. We are playing as good old Dunkin' Donuts Daniel. So I promise you that with this playthrough, we are going to be 100% more accurate to the names of characters. So, as I like to do, we'll do a little bit of a recap. So in the first part, well, we are a Bachelor of Medicine. We are searching for a character named Simon, who apparently is relatively long-lived. However, it has come to our attention that this individual has just recently died before we had a chance to interview them and draw all of their bloods and look at it through our microscopes. Which is a shame. However, it turns out that in the story of Daniil, there seems to be, well, it seems that throughout the 12 days that we were anticipated to be here, poor Daniil decided to split around day 4. And on day 5, we jumped through time and realized that we've been captured after a failed escape from this little town that's full of weird creatures and foreign practices, very spiritual. So far I can say is that, well, in lack of better evidence, what with the possibility of people coming back to life and everything like that, I'm willing to accept a little bit of the supernatural, a bit of the spiritual. The kin, the local spiritual tribal people, report that the reason why everything is going so bad is that there is a great god who one day suddenly died. And is this perhaps the remnants, this plague that people are experiencing? This all resulting because of the great god's death? Can we, as a scientist, so desperately looking deep into the actual scientific and empirical truth, actually concede that maybe there are elements beyond our understanding? Who knows? All I know is I'm approaching this with an open mind and an open heart and an open set of surgical tools. So, without further ado, let's continue down this adventure. I have been very excited to get back into this game for quite some time. Alright, we are in jail. Yes, this is what I was talking about. So yes, we are in a prison. And this is the second time I've ruminated on how humiliating it is. This is the second time I've slept in a jail cell. Prisons are bare and filthy because of poverty, not cruelty, is what I told myself the first time around. Yes, so, well, in the actual story of things, we discovered ourselves here in a little bit of a jump through time, and it seems that, what is it? Well, I don't know, we did something bad. You know what, I'll pretend I never did this. I came here for a breakthrough, and I was broken. That's right, our good old pal Daniil is a little bit of an emotional sort, very dramatic, but still, you know, a good empirical lens on which to see the world. Perhaps, perhaps we can give a little chuckle to Daniil later on. Riddle me this. What place has an entrance but no exit? This ill-fated town, very nice. A grave, Jesus. Well, I mean, come on, we're gonna be obvious. It's a jail, obviously. This triple cursed town is sapping a resolve by the minute. I could lie down and forget, but my legs barely stir. I can quote Shakespeare. Well, I would say that my legs barely stir. Will it be like this always? This despair isn't yours, I swear it's the local herbs messing... No, no. Yes, you know what? Let's be strong here, Daniil. I can combat apathy. Stimulants, coffee, tobacco, not necessarily great coping mechanisms. Splash my face with cold water, fine. Maybe a bit of... You know what? Let's go violent. Let's really rage out. Let's kick a trash can if it helps. In mania, you're sharp and fierce. But I will not succumb to tranquility. Hey, you out there, let me out already. Okay, so yes, mania and apathy. Apathy and indifference are constantly rising. To move faster, fight apathy by increasing mania. But I still don't know what the benefits of apathy are. Oh, hello? Sorry, just before I talk to you, I just need to take a quick look at my journal. The end of the beginning. I'm never leaving this place. They trapped me in this bloody town, and I'm trapped in a jail cell. However, darkness. Shouldn't have wasted time dwelling on it. All is lost. I failed at everything I tried to do. Do I have... yes, hi. Capella. Victoria Olgimskaya. Daughter of Fat Vlad Olgimsky, local magnate and master of the town's industry, blood of his blood. Local kids named her Capella for her ability to point out the celestial map in the night sky. I am not terribly familiar with my astronomy, so, please forgive me on that one. I heard she holds some inexplicable power over the town, but I dismissed it. That was a mistake. Okay, Victoria.
Souls of a feather flock together.
Out, living soul! I expected a different kind of jailer. I am a mistress. Well, a future mistress. But I think you'll agree that future and past are relative concepts. This is what I would say, honestly. Mistress of what? Ceremonies? Puppets? Nice Metallica reference. The Copper Mountain? Nice, I assume, classical music reference. You're funny. The mistress of this town, I suppose. But I'm not here to talk about myself. Why don't you, instead, tell me how you're feeling? I don't want to be so depressing right off the bat. You know what? Let's be a little bit sardonic. Why not? Oh, excellent. I had a good night's sleep, full of energy, ready to stand trial. I am going to be tried now, right? Why the sarcasm? They only locked you up so you wouldn't run away, and now you can't run away. So, you can come out of your cage. Just like that? Just like that. When you go up the stairs, you'll understand why. But first, I need to know one more thing. Why did you come to our town? Well, I definitely was, I mean, in truth, I came here to research the nature of death. Yes, Simon Kane. That is who we came to town to visit and study. I mean, that is, to best of my knowledge, the reason why we came here, so I researched the nature of death. I was told you have an immortal man among you, a Simon Kane. But when I got here, he was dead. So what are you going to do now? Well, let's see. I mean, I can't say that this was a wasted trip. Let's say I don't have a lot of options, do I? I'll look into what he left behind first thing. The phenomenon itself is gone, but there are still witnesses to his longevity, explaining it as paramount. You know, Bachelor, my father envied Simon, and Maria Cana will always be my enemy, so there is no love lost between our families. And yet I must help you. I don't want to. I must. Otherwise the town will suffer. That's why I came here early and waited 4 hours until you decided to wake up. I mean, you could have knocked on the door yourself. I know where to find the last person who saw Simon alive. His name is Stock Reuben. I mean, I haven't heard that name previous. Alright, let's say that we have. I've heard about him. He's a colleague of mine, one of a few around here. You haven't just heard about him, you've worked with him. Or you will. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not so sure of anything anymore. He's a doctor. He has a hideout in the warehouses. Look for him there. And, how do you know where his hideout is? The way you say it doesn't sound like much of a secret. I'm not just a mistress. I'm Vlad Olgimsky's daughter. My father owns half the houses and very nearly all the people in town. And the warehouses. And the ground under this jail. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm in no position to turn this down, apparently. But you won't be able to go there right now. While I was waiting for you, something bad happened. Something bad? When you go up those stairs, you'll see. Mother said that a true mistress stands out by her timing, and here I am. Right place, but too late. Maybe I'll never become a true mistress. Well, I mean, yeah, you could have helped me sooner. Okay, last thread. What do we have here? Successor or suspect? The man who last saw Simon Kane hides somewhere in the warehouses. In the last thread, the doctor Stanislav Rubin might know something about Simon Kane's life and death. If only I could reach him. Well, he's in a warehouses. Can I talk to you some more? Can I incite you? The daughter of a local factory owner, Victoria Olgumskaya Jr. She thinks she wields mystical powers and the authority that comes with them. I can't close that. Okay, well, thank you for freeing me. I will go see your father. Okay, yep, that's all super good and not intimidating. Hello. So we have Alexander Saburov, governor of the town. The Saburovs are the load-bearing bones of the town. Hard, dry, and colorless compared to the other two ruling families. Order rested upon them. When I arrived, Governor... You know, as you say, like they do. When I arrived, Governor Saburov pinned all his hopes on me, and hated me for it. He thought the star from the capital would show the Kanes and Olgimskis how dangerous overreaching ambitions could be. Alas, that star proved to be another dreamer.
These rains chafe my hands bloody.
Alright, so the governor of the town, Alexander Saburov. Dankovsky. Before you ask, I allowed the girl in. She is Olgimsky's daughter, and she interceded on your behalf. But even if she hadn't, I would have kept you here. You threw me behind bars yesterday, and today you're already setting me free. What a mercurial tyrant you are. What were you detained for? Let's see. I tried to leave town, but your trap worked just in time, and I wasn't let go. You committed the most heinous crime a doctor can commit. You tried to abandon your patients, to flee the town and save your sorry hide. Well, right as we speak, my real patient, Thanatica, is being murdered in the capital. My life's work is being destroyed. The town is my life's work, and it is dying because all the doctors betrayed it. Cowards and scoundrels, all of them. And yet, as Katerina would put it, the logic of inevitability is stronger, and the town has paid you back. Call it irony if you like. What do you mean? Whatever happened yesterday is beyond reach. Today, the plague has reached the backbone. Behind the thin walls of this building, death rages. We've boarded up doors and windows, but the plague fumes are seeping in. You and I, we have mere hours left. Wait, the outbreak has reached the town hall? There have been cases of criminals surviving the sacking of a besieged city and prisons. A prison is also a fortress. But our fortress lacks food and water. Outside, we are presumed dead. Know this, Dankovsky. I wanted to punish your cowardice. That much is true. But I did not want you dead. I am sorry. What do you mean, presumed dead? 2 days ago, a decree was issued declaring all people in infected districts to be presumed dead, not to be rescued, unless they call for help with signal bonfires. A folly. Without a protective suit, you can't venture into the miasma, let alone fight the fires. So, officially, you and I are dead. Well, to get help, we need to light the bonfires? We should organize a sortie! The miasma already seeps into the rooms of the town hall, and you want me to open the front door? No, our only chance is to barricade ourselves in and pray for a miracle. I have a device, a prototype. It disperses miasma. With it, I can go through the infected district. A device? Yes, one that you confiscated, along with all my belongings, including medicine, by the way. No. Your gadgets from the capital are just as unreliable as you. I wouldn't unlock the main entrance, risking contamination of the town hall, just because of your novelty lighter. And your alternative proposal is? We bide our time. Hope for the best. Katerina wouldn't be scared. A brilliant plan, thanks but no thanks. I'd rather do something. You said the plague is already in the town hall. Where? The far room. We locked it already. Give me my prototype back. I'll clear the contamination in the far room and prove to you that the device works. Fine. Your device should be in the main hall. Confiscated items are also there, on the counter. No one has disturbed them. Take them. After that, they'll unlock the far room for you. But if you fail to clear the miasma there, then you won't be let out. Well, I'm glad you listened to reason. Okay, so... Great. So, let me try to sum up everything that happened. Let me just get the insight. He has the power, but not the will. Governor Saburov, straight as an hour. Am I calling you weak? That's right, I'm standing here thinking some pretty horrible thoughts about you. Oh, and hello, Capella.
Yes?
You just have the same... Yes. Do you have magical powers? At this point, I genuinely do not know. But let's see what we've unlocked in the... Holy cow! Alright, what do we got? Alright, so nobody's coming. So, what do we start here? The begin. I'm never leaving this place, yes. And then the last thread, Doctor... Yep, So what do we have? Nobody's coming. Looks like I'm spending the night in the prison cells. Oh well, tomorrow they'll learn who they're dealing with. Oh, we start this way. My kingdom for a horse. The final preparations for the escape are complete. At the station, I'll have time to jump into the last car. The town is a trap. I feel sorry for this town, but it's doomed. My life's work is more important than me. More important than a tiny steppe settlement. The deal. I can already see the train on the tracks. Be ready to depart. Bad grief didn't cheat me. And stench. Damnation, the car is filled with plague corpses. It's a trap. Out, out. Not the end. Common patrolmen grabbed me and threw me behind bars. I'll get out of here yet, you'll see. Okay, so it looks like... False freedom district infected. People have barricaded themselves in the town hall, but the miasma is already seeping in. Think, Denkovsky, think! Alright, so it looks like yesterday, on day 4, we tried to just heckin' bounce. Decided it was a lost cause and decided to take the train out of, I don't know, Russian Dodge. I don't know how that translates. But we were caught, and then apparently the governor, Saburov, for a lack of medical workers, just kind of imprisoned us so that we would fix the problem. But now is letting us go, and let's see if our prototype, as we discovered in the previous episode, is actually strong enough to dispel the... I was going to say the murmur, but I've only been playing too much Warframe. Hello, citizens. Do I have an insight on you? Oh no, we've barricaded? Others happily trap themselves. Some people get trapped. Doors, windows, and brains, all boarded off. I thought we were dealing with a sort of miasma. Does it just break through doors? Like an actual physical entity? Hello, rabble. Fun. I'm begging you. Tell them to open the doors. Everything's locked. We're trapped in here. Are you totally out of your mind? Use your head. Do you think they lock the doors for fun? Have you seen what's out there? It's like the last days of Saddam, and Mara Shabnak walks on her clay legs. Shabnak. Alright, that's the female murderous entity, or the entity that is murderous that looks female, that is rumored to be traveling around the steppe, killing people. So that's fun. My friend's stuck outside. We were together. I managed to slip inside, but he... What's going on outside? He's a goner. Forget it. Your friend's gone. Whole district's doomed. There's plague fumes everywhere. No air to breathe. We're doomed too. Simple as that. Quit spreading panic. Explain what's going on calmly, if you please. Where have you been these last few days? Under a rock? The town's under quarantine, and quarantine dictates that infected districts are sealed off. That's how we got here. I'm just juggling voices here. I hope you all remember your voices. Whoever came here in the quarantine rules is a real idiot. They've locked themselves in the town hall with that decree. We're cut off from everything. All the doors are locked. They've walled us in and left us for dead. Oh, wait, and who is this genius? Who's in charge of the quarantine? Someone or other. Could be anybody. At this point, a chicken with its head cut off could do better. Seemed like old Gimsky Jr. was calling the shots at first. There was talk of a vaccine, even. Then some big shots started issuing those ridiculous decrees. Isn't there a doc from the capital here? Isn't he overseeing this emergency command? I heard the doctor lost his nerve and tried to skip town. How dare you? Yeah, I mean, you're right, but how dare you? Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. So there was vaccines. You know what? No, that's not how it was. No, that's not how it was. You're mistaken. The doctor from the capital took charge, set up a hospital. He saved the town. Listen, if you're going to lie, make it at least somewhat enjoyable. Oh, you've got quite the active imagination. If he took charge, then why are we still locked in here? Why is the backbone being engulfed in sickly air? Maybe ask your doctor how we're supposed to get out of the town hall when there's deadly air outside. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and ask him just that question. No worries. Alright. Oh, there's Stuve. A big old clock. Very ominous. Is this locked as well? Oh, no, it isn't. Hello. Who are you? Hello, you seem to be of a medical type of persuasion. Oh, wait, what's in here? Loot. Nothing. Then it's not really loot, is it? Oh, sorry. There we go. Alright, what do we got? Okay, sorry, let me just whoop. And then loot. Oh, there we go. We've got, strychnine. Strychnine? A poison used by savage tribes to hunt beasts and of their own kin. Should not be consumed in this concentrated form. Should not be consumed, period. And a nutshell. Local children believe these nuts can capture souls after death. They say they're like the polyhedron, whatever that means. Cool, don't know, but I have very little items on me, so I'll take whatever I can get. Hello, who are you? Oh, Vlad the Younger. Vladislav Olgimsky. Oh, part of the Olgimsky family. Alright, Vladislav Olgimsky. Sorry, let me just, Leadfoot says, is he a real doctor or a quote-unquote doctor? In the beginning, when, I heard that he was, I know, I spent way too much time on this, so I won't linger on it too much. He was they mentioned that he was a bachelor of medicine, and I soon learned, thanks to a whole bunch of resources on Reddit and everything like that, that apparently, historically, that's perfectly fine. But if you were to ask me yesterday, well, actually, last week, I would say that he is a doctor in the same way that people who practice, there's a difference between people who practice actual science and people who practice science in all caps. So, I guess in this particular arena, so far I haven't seen him do too much intense medicine, so we're going to go ahead and leave that as all lowercase medicine. It has yet to prove itself. But yes, back to Vlad the Younger, Vladislav Olgimsky. Vladislav Olgimsky, son of Vladislav Olgimsky. Right, yes, because that's how succession works. Sorry. Vladislav Olgimsky, son of Vladislav Olgimsky, the factory owner, heir to one of the three ruling families. One could imagine the autonomy he enjoyed living under his father's shadow. He thought his father's power could be gently modernized through reform. He kept up with the contemporary thinkers. He put his faith into progress, and as his reward, the dirtiest of tasks fell to him. I assume stable cleaning? I mean, that's kind of Herculean in a sense. It's not so terrible.
What must be done, no matter how hard it is.
What options does the town have when there is no vaccine or cure? When there is neither a hospital nor doctors? Isolation and quarantine are our own tools to slow the plague spread. When you say he is his own dad, an interesting thing, because there is some very interesting, time loops and everything like that about this game. So at this point, I mean, we laugh, but considering the ambiguous nature of time in this game, I would say, I don't know, it might be the case. I genuinely don't know at this point. Okay, so hold on. Are you the one who issued the decree not to rescue people from the infected districts? Everyone is saying I acted as Isidore Barak did 5 years ago. They can think what they want, but they're remembering it wrong. My measures were not so harsh. Isidore Barak sealed off the plague districts with no chance of escape. I, at least, told the orderlies to keep an eye out for bonfires, To give those trapped behind the cordons a chance. Okay, so... You know what, this I do want to know about these. Like, I understand the logic behind it, but the measures should be granular, not district-wide. And why bonfires? What do they guarantee? An infected man could light one just as well. It's a primeval belief, one might say. She can't tolerate fire. Are you talking about the Shabnak? Sorry, we'll get into that in just a second. She can't tolerate fire. She's either afraid of it, or, in contrast, drawn to it like a moth. I find this symbolic. Please keep in mind our orderlies are simple folk. They need a convincing omen to compel them into the plague fumes. Convincing to them, not you or I. She can't tolerate fire. You mean the plague? The sarcasm is unwarranted. The plague feels alive even to me sometimes, let alone the orderlies. If you spent any time with us, you would understand. Jesus, Daniel. There's really no reason to be so cruel, and I was just beginning to respect you. Maybe we're close friends, because my close friends say that to me all the time. Be that as it may, by the third day we realized the scale of the catastrophe. The town needed saving, and I was ready to propose concrete measures. And here we are. I will soon pay with my life for my actions. You know what? I'll be hopeful. Don't say that. We'll get out of here. All of us. And I already know how. I am not a proud man, Donkovsky. 2 days ago I waited for you at the Emergency Epidemic Committee meeting. If you wish to take matters into your own hands, I would not have stood in your way. But you simply didn't show up. I keep forgetting that good old Dunkin' Donuts Daniel, heckin' bounced. Was a little bit of a chicken, and clucked his way on a train. I should stop pretending that we're a hero. You can't be petty at this point. He's calling you out for bailing. You know what? You're a brave man, Vlad. You actually tried to do something. I won't let you die. Alright, hello, Vlad the Younger. What do we have? You have, people. Oh, good, we're starting to populate it. The Inspector, Capella, Vlad the Younger, Alexander Subarov, and that's it so far, but this is all the pieces. Advanced pawns, and beyond the board. Okay, interesting that they refer to these characters as such. Perhaps there are people that incredibly matter and people that do not, which is weird because I hate making that type of call as to who is and who is not valuable. Is this my prototype? It is! Hello! 20... What? No, not now. Wait, no, I'm not ready! I'm not ready! I don't have any... No, I don't have enough... No. Okay, yes, hi. Wait, did I wind it? Oh, okay. No, wait. I didn't... No, I don't want to... No! I wanted to talk to that guy! Alright, fine, here we go. Okay, what am I looking for? Okay. They plan to develop the other side of the river. It's just a tiny little town. The Impossible Tower is a dominant landmark. Okay, do I have anything down here? Anything? Oh, loot. Okay, what do we have? Calomel, fine. And matches. Always good. I'll read the descriptions later when I'm not in the middle of absolute murder. What? No. What? No. Come. Expel. Expel. Uh-huh. Great. What am I looking for? I have a clock. Nothing in the clock. Okay, that's fine. What do we have? 17. Okay, great. The board, the chess game. The fastest checkmate is in 2 moves. If I play the same way, they run this town. What? Oh, that's right! I was just meant to clear it. Yes.
Breath, your soul drains slowly away. So just keep your mouth shut and don't let it slip out.
Thank you, Alexander Saburov. You are a kind and gentle soul. What's that smell? Oh, lead. If you're still here, this is what I was talking about. This type of stuff gets referenced all the time. The smell of science. This 100% is an all-caps statement. But let's be literal here. The prototype. Yes, the prototype uses 3 different types of pretty noxious material combined together in the mechanism, which can expel bad gases, from what I can understand. The first time we used this, we cleared a room that had chlorine gas in it. I don't know why it was filled with chlorine gas, but apparently this device can expel that from the area, so that was incredibly useful. But in here, apparently, it can expel the miasma. But yes, the smell, bile. The prototype uses other reagents as well, but they hardly smell of anything. Your contraption works. Let's assume as much. Is it enough to transverse the infected district? Well, I mean, if it's not enough, I won't be knocking on your door to be let back in, so you have my word I won't endanger you. Fine. Apparently Alexander Saburov is not a very playful individual, because I assume the red means that I have done angered the... Listen, I'm a jovial sort. I like my sarcasm and my little playful jabs here and there. Come on, Saburov. I know you look like apparently your favorite food to eat is just plain pieces of copy paper. But live a little! Come on, let's joke around. Okay. Fine. Let's assume that too. Listen up. You need to make it to the southern you need to make it to the southern exit of the district. It's guarded by orderlies. The other exits are either sealed off or being guarded by vigilantes. Best avoided. By vigilantes, do you mean a mob armed with sharp sticks driven by fear? Got it. But first, you need to light several bonfires. More than one. That's important. Again with the bonfires, just tell the orderlies that there are living people trapped in the district. I'll be standing in front of them as living proof. I've said it already. This is how it's been since the first outbreak 5 years ago. If there are fires burning in the area, that means there's still survivors. Still able-bodied and healthy. Only those worth saving. We were ordered not to bother with small pockets of doomed people. Okay, but you're suggesting I light all these bonfires by myself? To deceive your own system? It's not my system. We issued the decree in haste and panic. If I survive, I will overturn it. Okay, well, we'll see. Alright, what about you, sitting gent? I can talk to you? Okay, great. Murderer's brother? Okay. Alright, cool, hi. You? Are you the head of this place? Could you sign this paper for me, please? It's a death certificate, I mean. Wait, whose death certificate? My brother's dead. Bad man he was. Wicked man. Still, he was family. Now I'm fussing about it, collecting all the papers, but I'll be frank, I don't have his name in here. I forgot his name, and no one's willing... Oh, no! Crap, okay, hold on. Is this what happened when we gave that person's body over to the kin? They really did, remove their name. That's insane. But I suppose it's not so bad. I mean, you remember you have a brother, and you have memories of your brother, but Jesus. To have the ability to remove someone's name? Led says, yeah. Frank. Frank is the name of the murderer's brother, yes. But no, yes, but that's insane that the kin actually have that ability to make people forget their names. And I'm going to be quite honest with you, because I didn't give it any second thought. I, too, genuinely forgot the character's name. I don't know if they did that on purpose, or if I'm just incredibly inept, but I am going to say that that was a good call by the game developers. There's a compliment that may be meaningless. You're welcome. You came to get a death certificate drawn up for your brother, but you forgot his name. Was he really your brother? I don't know myself how this could happen. It's like it was like it was kicked out of my head. Like there's just a black blot in my mind where my brother's name used to be. And the secretary, he says there were only 2 bodies brought from the station. But how could there be only 2 if Brock knifed 3? It's a mistake. Please tell them. You arrived the same day. Maybe you saw it. I don't know if I... no, it's best to be honest, because this person is out of sorts and I want to give them some closure. But it's what happened. I did. An herb bride took your brother's body away. Sorry, that can't be true. For the kin to take a body, someone needs to give them permission. They have a special relationship with bodies. They would never take one without asking. Fine. I mean, they did ask I gave my... Yes, okay, I'm owning up to it. Yes, indeed, it was me. I gave her permission to take the body. You? How could you? What did he ever do to you, that you fed him to the kin? I thought you were a doctor, a scientist, and you... Have you no shame? They didn't just take the body. They took his name from all of us, from his family. How on earth am I going to remember his name now? Okay, alright, now to be fair, two strangers who I never met before said your brother sucked a lot. Like, that he was a miserable person. Anybody who actually even bothered to remember this person didn't have anything good to say to him, and they also said that he didn't even have family that would care. Now, granted, that was... I mean, I'm just taking the opinion of two random people I've never met before or have any authority to assume that they were telling the truth. But, to be fair, I was very distraught looking for my microscope. And also, your town is weird, and I don't want to mess with what I assumed were witches. That has never worked in any historical or story ever said. Claimed that had no... Yes, this is it. Yes, here it is. At the station, everyone claimed that he had no relatives, and so the price of an error is the memory of a man.
With every breath, your soul drains slowly away. So just keep
Severoth.
your mouth shut and don't let it slip out.
Severoth, nobody asked, and you're just being depressing in that corner for literally no reason. Okay, here we go. Into the miasma, and I'm off to light some bonfires. Okay, the district infection is sealed off. I can only leave it if I light several bonfires. Okay, am I dying? I am very apathetic. Hold on, do I have drugs? I need drugs. Let me see if I can drugs. 4 pockets. Small items like matches or vials are better kept in pockets rather than my carpet bag. Best to store consumables here for each pocket, and then I could scroll and quickly use them. Very good to know. Nope, you kicked me out, so Calomel, obviously. Yes, I know, we just learned it. You goof. Do I click? What do you want me to click on? Yes? No? Tell me what you want, game. Tell me what you need me to do. Yes, okay. Stop. Just tell me what you want me to click on. Best of circumstances. Yes, okay, small items rather than... Yes, fine. Okay, great. I would like to utilize that. Can I? Nope. Okay. Maybe no. Okay, map. If I hit that and then I go to things, are you going to do it again? You are. Oh, it's spacebar. I knew that. You're the dumb, not me. Haha. There we go. I figured it out. That's poison. That's nothing. That's matches. But I need those to light bonfires, I imagine. What is this horrible symbol next to me? Okay, and I have 16 charges left. I still have 1 bullet in my Derringer. Okay. Great. Okay. Oh, is that the feeling of miasma? Okay, what do we have here? The quarantine isn't working. The porters are lying nearby. I won't spread panic, though. Okay, hold on. Where's the first bonfire? Directly south of me. So here I go. Okay, am I getting moited? Apathy is almost consuming. I pick up drugs or anything else. I need to kick a trash can. That's what I need to do. Oh, that's why I'm moving so slow. Because I couldn't be heckin' bothered. Alright, hold on. 13. That's... I really don't want to feel like I'm using all of this, but look at all this goop. Yes, thank you. Trash can? Can I kick you? Yes!
Quiet.
Why am I being quiet? Daniil, don't be so upset. We are just kicking trash cans for the sake of our... Is this... Yes, good.
Can't think like that.
Yes, get angry at a spout, at a watering fountain. Good. It is for the best. Okay. What do we have? Well, that's blue. I don't think I've ever encountered a blue before. What's a blue? Oh, is this... No, does this give me apathy? No, I don't want apathy!
It hurts enough as it is.
Daniel, please be calm. Well, actually, don't be calm. Get manic! Don't be calm. We want the opposite of calm. We want to be very angry so that we can move faster and solve the situation Because sometimes the best practice is to just get mad at things. Sorry, hi, you are very threatening, but I need to kick this trash can.
Crackling,
Goodbye.
screeching.
Okay, and this one as well. Great, now I'm normalized. And where is this the bonfire? Someone said they should let me leave this district. Great. But they haven't told me where the bonfires are. Okay. Hello? He's alive! Boys, there's someone alive here! I'm not the only survivor. There are people trapped in the town hall, and they need urgent help. Whoever's trapped in there is dead to us. Governor Sabarov's orders. Sabarov is trapped in there himself, you fool. And who are you? I am the only qualified doctor in this blighted town. We're only doing our jobs. The decree is simple. No fires, no entry. People can only be saved if the bonfires are lit in the district. Otherwise, it means they're all dead. I already said this. Okay. Sabarov himself is in the town hall, trapped with old Gimsky's children. Are you sure you want to make enemies of them? That's a very good call. They apparently run this town. What do I care about making enemies of the dead? It's the living that scare me. And Shabnak. But she sure is afraid of fire. Without it, I won't set foot in the infected district. You're simply scared of being infected district. Okay, right. Okay, fine. You know what? Can I have some matches just in case? Even death won't make you quit smoking, eh? No, I'll use them to make little houses for the... what is a gerboas? I'm gonna have to look that up later. Note to self, future Mini-Moose. What is a gerboas? Alright, what a farce. Okay, great. Are you letting me go? You cannot let me go. You will not go. They will not let me go. Let me go! Oh, man, do I like the Bee Gees. Alright, hold on. So, what now? I need to go and light some bonfires. Wait, did I absolutely just goof it? Should I have... Is that a bonfire? This looks very bonfire-y. Yes, F. 8. Very good. Alright, good. Okay, great. We got it going. Alright, fantastic. What... Was it marked on the map? No, I just have to use my peepers. My straight-up eyeballulars. Alright, but I did get a little bit apathetic there for a second. Okay, hold on. I need to dispel this. Kick that. Give me a little bit of... Give me a little bit of high-speed action, and then... Mania. High mania speeds up the world and is detrimental to health. At excess doses, guiding clues begin to appear above my eyes. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I'll stop there, because you just scared the heck out of me. Am I dying? No, I just took a little bit of damage. That's fine. But I just needed to speed up a little bit. And I need to find another bonfire of the vanities. Nope. I don't need to calm down. I need... Oh, look. I don't want to touch that because it might make me feel a certain way. Which is something I didn't think I would say. Is this? Are you? Yes, you look very... Are you? Okay, no insight there, but that's fine. Okay. 3 bonfires left. Okay, is there any way I could put you down, my prototype? Because you're wasting charges. That's right, I'm blaming you, prototype, for wasting charges. Ah, nope. Ah, no, my asthma. No. Go away. Okay, alright, another one. Another one. Here we go. Great and good and wonderful. Alright, another one. Here we go. Let's fire this up. Great. 2 bonfires to go. Okay, there's one right there. Very good. And... Oh, dang it! What with the poison? You're so very much like chlorine gas for some reason. What? What is this? The blood isn't real. They can't get enough. Oh, just reading that makes me calmer. That's interesting. Alright. Another bonfire. 1 more bonfire, and I can go back to the orderlies. And the bonfire is Oberdare. And what is the red? Can I just sneak around you? Thank you. What why? What is this mound? I promise I'll touch you in just a second, but why are you red? Do I feel a certain way if I'm near you? Oh, you make me anxious. Which I suppose is fine, actually. I do want to feel a little bit anxious. Bull is a local cut. Madness. Okay, so it represents a bull's head. That's perfectly fine. Now they must let me out of the district. Alright. Okay, let's pop this again. 3. No, I don't like that. I don't like how close I am to losing all of my charges. I don't have any more various oh wait, no, I have strychnine. Right? That's a thing. But I need 2 more components. Hi, dinguses. He's alive, boys. Is someone alive? No, okay, yes, but look behind. Oh, yes. Are you going to be standing there and being shocked at my arrival? Look behind me. The fires are lit. Wait, really? Let me count them again. 1 fire. 2 fire. 3 fire. 5! Boys, there's survivors in the backbone. Well then, clear the exit to the district. Escort people from fire to fire. Do not deviate from the route. Okay. Okay, hurry, and one more thing. At least wrap a rag around your face so you don't breathe in the miasma. Indeed, we'll need some kind of protection for the orderlies. It's right terrifying to go in there, but it can't be helped. Orders are orders. And since you, survivor, why are you still standing there? Get on out to the clean district, since you managed to walk all the way here. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's do one final dig. And good luck to you in there. Tell the governor that I won our bet. The people of the town hall have a chance. Ergo, so does the town. Great. Route planning. The town is merely a sequence of districts, and I am the one to click choose that sequence. I can choose a careful route, step by step, avoiding dangerous districts, or walk directly to my target. No need to rush. If I change my mind, I can always undo my last move or start over. I'm sorry, I did not take any of that in. Sorry, give me 1 second, everybody. Town is merely a sequence of districts. I am the one to click choose on that sequence. I can choose a careful route, step by step, avoiding dangerous districts. Fine. Or walk directly to my target, so fast travel. No need to rush. If I change my mind, I can always undo my last move or start over. Okay, so from here, what do I do? Like an RTS thing? Yes, I can. Alright, well, what is my... I suppose the only best way for me to go right now is to go into the gut. So let's start there. Okay, so that's like a pseudo fast travel type situation. Hello, person? Do you happen to know if there will be a funeral? Are you interested in a specific funeral, or are you just intrigued by the concept in general? They say Grief was... Oh, Bad Grief? The guy who kind of... Well, actually, I don't know if Bad Grief screwed me. They say Grief was killed. Terrible. He was the last decent person at the damn place. He kind of... Wasn't he a smuggler? Did I hear correctly? Do you mean Bad Grief? As in Gregory Fillin? He provided food to families in our area, handed out bread for the children, and now he's gone. And without him, we'll surely starve. Okay. Alright, so Bad Grief is dead. Okay, that's a thing. But you know what? Let's get a little bit more movement speed by... Ah! Ah! I'm so angry! Hello, child. I can't talk to you. Good. Oh, it's the children's. Alright. Sorry. Let me see what I'm trying to accomplish here for today. The walls have fallen. My path through the horrors is clear to me. The people of the town hall are saved, for today at least. So, yes. Prototype, yes. Fate in my hands. I've been permitted to go outside, risk my neck for the grateful. Then the infected district goes dark. It's considered beyond salvation by Olgimski's decree. Everyone inside is dead. But the 5 bonfires are what's needed to convince the orderlies to uncork the district. Not 3, not 4, 5. Okay. And now... okay. So what would you have me... Well, that's all clear now, and I don't really want to go back. Maybe at some point I can see... Can I loot this? For matches and nutshells. Okay. Okay, so that's good. The man who last saw Simon Kane hides somewhere in the warehouses. That's right. Thank you. Pawn. What do you want? Well, there's a plague in town. Why are you wandering the streets? I didn't ask for your advice. We used to at least have the pub. Now I'm sorry, everyone. I'm trying my best. I didn't ask for your advice. We used to at least have the pub. Now Stamatin's dead, and there's nowhere to get a drink. Okay, well, drinking is bad for you, you know. I don't want to waste time, but I know I need to go to the warehouses. So where is the warehouses? Destination. Where's the warehouses? Maw, Marrow, Cape, Atrium, Bridge Square, Stillwater. Warehouses. Okay, so I need to go... Meow. Can I do that? No, I can't. I have to do it when I leave an area. Okay, so I can continue going in this direction. Can I open this? Nope. Okay. I can kick another trash can, but I'm worried that might kill me. I might stub my toe way too hard and then immediately die. I do see people I can talk to, but if that last person's any indication, I don't really care about your opinion. Oh, but I do care about loot. Hello, Girl Scout, I assume. I will take your nutshells and matches. Good luck with the apocalypse and everything like that. I'm sure you'll be fine. Children are incredibly capable of survival. Okay, I'm at this gate. Okay, this looks promising. Can I... Nope, I cannot. Okay. Bothersome. Oh, right! I have the smoke trail of destiny. Alright, here we go. Okay, so far so good. Wait, is there a quick key for my prototype? It's not prepared, but I don't think I need it right now. It's got good saturation, I guess? I don't know. The thing is, I know I need 3 components. All of them are just, like... If I remember correctly, like, all 3 of them are incredibly caustic and toxic type, things. Oh, I do have medicine. I completely forgot. I've got calomel with the mercury, which definitely won't cause any adverse effects, allegedly. Alright, so Oh! Wait. No, wait. No, I was just there, wasn't I? No, I went yeah. Okay, alright. I know how to read maps. You're the one who's drunk. Okay. Any insight? Any insight, Danielle? That is, that's not how you do that? But you're doing it quite well, and honestly, I'm kind of impressed. Oh, it's like street magic. Yay! See, I'm glad in these moments of just, like, you know, post-COVID-19, that we can still have, like, you know, some sort of, street magic. Right, I was just here! And I completely forgot. Okay, am I to assume that X's are bad? So I don't want to go there. But the children near the stairways, I don't know if I need to trade anything. Oh, no, okay, wait, I just move a little bit further. Ah, haha, I know how to read a map. You fools. Okay, great. Now we go to the warehouses. Yes, we're learning. Okay, hello. Oh, hello. Okay, you seem to have messily eaten, well, I'm going to assume just mud. Straight up mud. Hey, Sawbones, that you? You the big city Sawbones? Doc, I should say. Yes? Don't you fret. I'm not interested in your jingle jangle. Not worth the hassle. Just tell me straight, Doc. Am I plagued? You don't look sick? I'm serious and scared. Is it okay to admit fear to a Sawbones, a doctor? Even if I found out my Coulon had died, I'd be scared out of my wits. They claimed her in 5 hours, and she was young and strong. Are you talking about your... it doesn't think it matters. One confession deserves another. I don't know if you keep on saying... Yeah, I mean, that's true. One confession deserves another. I don't know if youth keeps one safe at all. Would it be logical? Would be logical if it did, but the disease seems to spare no one. It's sad, and I hate to bring this up, but it's now inevitably a part of our history and culture. But this type of plague situation is kind of ringing a little bit close to home. What, considering the pandemic that we just sought out? Oh, geez, like 5-6 years ago. It feels like a lifetime ago, but it was so very recent. Anyway, so, the types of similarities I'm seeing across here are both, appreciable and horribly depressing. So that's fun. Happy video games, everyone. Okay. I hoped her stepblood would protect her. She's of the kin. Left her people, but was still torn between town and steppe. I thought maybe if I quarreled with her on purpose, she would return to her kind. Wouldn't suffer her fate no more. Too late now. Yes, I've already heard about this notion that steppe people are immune to the plague, but I suspect these are all just tall tales. Poor thing, such a shame. I don't want to die, though. Give it to me straight, Doc. Will I follow my Kulan soon? Should I prepare bread and milk? Or can is pass me by? Okay, I read that right. I don't know what that means. So you suspect your lover might have been infected. Might have infected you? It's not impossible. When did you see her last? The day before yesterday. In the morning. And when did she die? Yesterday. Well, I know very little of the plague yet, but it's clear from its dynamics that one can't survive the infection for more than a day. If you were infected, you wouldn't be here. Are you sure? Well, considering how many people have died since the outbreak began 2 days ago, the disease obviously develops very quickly. I'd say the incubation period is 5 to 8 hours. Oh, you've done me a service. Poor Kulan's suffering ended just yesterday. She came to me even earlier than that. Your math checks out. Doctor. Sorry, I should address you with respect. According to your count, I couldn't have caught it from her. Well, I mean, maybe not from Kulan, but from someone else. Someone you could have just met a half an hour ago. Easily. Don't celebrate just yet. If it takes 5 hours to burn someone out like a candle, then it's clear as day. I've been racking my brain. She was healthy when she came to me, only her legs were wobbly a night after dancing. Then suddenly, bam! Dead of the plague, like that. Shows you how death sneaks up on you. Wicked, like a cut person in an alley. Well, any death is wicked. What mortality is embedded into human nature itself is even more wicked. Such loud words of yours, they ring. Here in this backwater, it's like an alarm bell or artillery. They don't fit the scenery, like you. Can I help you with something, Doc? You're looking lost as a newborn babe. Lost, am I? Maybe you can help. I'm looking for a doctor named Reuben. If I knew where he was, I'd have gone to him with my plague question. He saw the last outbreak. He was Barak's, Isidore's apprentice. But he's gone, vanished as if the earth swallowed him. You think he's all right here in the warehouses? I'll be damned. Well, I'm not sure myself, but I need to talk to him. Do something useful, at least. Tough luck. I'd love to repay you, but I can't. Don't know where Reuben went. Ask the little ones. The kids, if you run into some. They scoured every corner of this place. They don't miss a thing. If Reuben is here, they've seen him. Well, thank you, and take care of yourself. You dodged infection once. Next time, maybe you won't be so lucky. Alright, so let's go see if the children know where Reuben is. But yes, this is all very, I'm grateful for the smoke line of destiny. I don't want to break a mirror. What the hell's wrong with you, Daniil? I'm very grateful for the through line of destiny. It's very helpful, at least in these early stages, but I'm kind of hoping that it does, let go of the reins just a little bit. I know, ironic considering the weather. But no, I'm looking for children, apparently. Or you look like a child. Pretty angry one at that, for no apparent reason. Halt! Who goes there? Turn your head up, look at us. What's the password? Hackety-fackety sat on a pipe. Hecate smelled a bit ripe. All the king's crickets and all the king's geese couldn't rid Hecate of the smell of damp cheese. Now say the password, old-timer. I'm looking for a man. Actually, you know what? That's a version I haven't heard before. Is the password geese? Ha! Wrong. It's crickets. There's one on the pipe right now. Can't you hear him chirping? Is your name Cricket, or do you mean an actual insect? Who you calling an insect, Gramps? Are you going deaf? I've seen old-timers like you with big metal horns in their ears. Maybe try that instead of embarrassing yourself. Man, I love how every child in this game is just so adorably punchable. Anyway, don't hit kids. I'm only 28. Oh, Daniil, you're so old. Anyway, I'm only 28. I suppose that must seem like a lot to a child. Wow. How are you even walking around? Even more so with that bald spot on top of your... Okay, alright, this is getting personal. This game apparently... You know what it is? This is what happens in modern gaming. They hack into your actual personal profiles, and they tailor a game to mark on your biggest insecurities, and quite frankly, I'm immersed and ashamed. I don't know if that was the experience, but... Shut up, game. I'm looking for a man, a doctor named Stanislav Rubin. Seen him around? We don't have a doctor named Rubin, only a boiler man who needs no name to do his boiler work. Although, if you think about it, he's kind of like a doctor. He fixed the furnace. Cured it, I guess. Okay, so where can I find this boiler man? Are you stupid? At the boiler house, duh! Boiler house? Is that what you call the heating plant? It's a huge house with a boiler in it, isn't it? Not some hot plant whose sap runs through the heating pipes. I say, folks these days believe in the wildest things. But you won't find anyone there. This pipe I'm sitting on is barely warm. That means something's off with the boiler house. Maybe the boiler man's lost his marbles while he was down there stoking the fires. The pipe was hot as hell, but it's cooling down. Should follow the... Okay, well, I see... Okay, therefore, in order to find the boiler man, I should follow the pipe. Towards its warmer end. Okay, so where's Hecate Speckety? Where's the pipe? Is that you? You're not Hecate Speckety. You're just another kid. The warehouse children shared news. Reuben is hiding in the old boiler room. I need to find it. The closer to the secret, the hotter the pipes. What? Hold on. What the hell is this? What? Warehouse... Yes, I know, but can we have some insight on this? If a murderer is murdered, Simon's murderer, who's the murderer? Wait, no, this is bad grief, isn't it? I can't read that. Is this bad? This looks like bad grief. Someone just straight up killed him in a very horrible way. And apparently they had more stuff coming. They really did not like you, Bad Grief. Can you tell me what happened here? Yes, it's Bad Grief! The smuggler. Sorry, if for those who don't know. So apparently, the first time I met Bad Grief, it was on a train car, and he had a bunch of coffins, and in those coffins was a bunch of red-dyed boots. Like, an insane amount of them. Enough to, like, defeat the purpose of smuggling them in, because the cost of them would have been so low. Anyway, this petty lord called himself Bad Grief, an anarchist at heart, valuing freedom above all else, but only his own. Because of his friendship with the Olgimskis and the Buroks, he saw himself above the law. At least he had some small aesthetic sense, even if it was street level. Wait, oh, wait, hold on. Are you actually the voice of the dead? Sorry. In the previous episode, we encountered these masked strangers, and they deliberately said that they wanted to be a voice for the dead, rather than... It was a very meta-type play, and I'm wondering if this person is calling... No, because this creature is referring to Bad Grief in, like, the third person. So, okay, yes, alright, sorry. Ignore me! Pinned him to a wall like a butterfly and left him to die. Even stabbed him with a knife, for good measure. But he didn't die from those wounds. Do you know what he died from? Thirst. Do you have any water? What are you doing here, actor? I am no actor. I neither feel nor act. Call me a shadow, a remainder of a person, a trace, an echo, a glove left behind at someone's house. A useless thing, really, who needs a lone glove, but it is proof that someone once was here to lose it. Okay, when I had to unravel a complex case on my own, sometimes I would imagine myself talking to someone else, but I imagine someone familiar. You love the sound of your own voice. These people, these masked folk, just endlessly dumpster on me. And quite frankly, you shy guy wannabes, you bowling ball bastards, I don't appreciate it. You love the sound of your own voice. You think yourself Earth's greatest conversationalist. Try to broaden your thinking. Why not, for a change, assume you really are speaking to a shadow, a remnant of a dead person? Okay, I mean, yeah, on the other hand, this town is full of oddities. I'm used to being surprised. The shadow of a dead man? No need to gasp. You are a scientist, a researcher of death, so gaze into the face of a dead man. Perhaps then you'll understand why only a mask remains. Okay, well, I've heard about theatrical death yeah, that's true. Can't say I've heard about theatrical death masks from even the most exalted subjects of Thanatica. Am I the only one who can see you? No. 2 others watch, and 1 presents. Know this, if one like me is here, then the person you sought is no longer. Today they are already dead. Yes. Well, actually, you know what? No, I want to know more about the people. 2 more, and who presents? A good puzzle, is it not? They pinned grief to a wall like a butterfly, and left him to die. But it was thirst that killed him. Do you have any water? Why would a dead man need water? He wouldn't. But this throat feels like it was filled with sand, even though there is no throat left. Simon's murderer. Why would they think that grief killed Simon? When you take out the pitchforks, you'll always find something to nail them with. Well, when did that happen? Good question. Precisely formulated. Look around, maybe something will give you a clue. Well then I'll give it a try. Alright. I mean, yeah. I mean, I knew him as a smuggler, but not necessarily a murderer. He didn't deserve this. Or, I guess he did deserve this. Okay. Well, there was a deathly reek, I remember. Grief set up yesterday's escape, but he lied to us. People came in hopes of salvation, but you locked them into an infected train car. You betrayed the people who trusted you, and I ended up in jail because of you. And it seems like this happened because you betrayed the people who trusted you. And the people came after you. But, I mean, undoubtedly it was a cruel execution. And I suppose their families want revenge. But Grief was crucified for a different crime. As Simon's murderer. Oh, so that's what that says. Yes, actually, wait, I know a little bit of Cyrillic. Simon. Simon. Yes? This word I'm not familiar with, because C's are pronounced as S's, N's are I's, M's are M's, H's are N's. So yes, so that's Simone. You couldn't have killed Simon. I mean, at this point, I don't know. You probably could have killed Simon. Like, did you send me out to die to remove a person who might suspect you? But I survived. You know, you did suffer deep wounds. He was tortured, but he didn't die to these wounds. Well, it looks like he was murdered yesterday. Yesterday, oh yesterday. If only I didn't try to flee yesterday. I wouldn't have ended up in an infected jail today. I hate you, yesterday. Well, yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. But only now do they seem here to stay. Wherever now is. Alright, recalling this brutal execution, I seem to be, see beside me in the embodiment of grief's posthumous fears, which is, of course, impossible. I heard slanderous rumors about grief, but could it be Simon's murderer? I must examine the body for clues. With the epidemic's onset, people seem to have gone mad, but the scene at the warehouse is excessively cruel, even by local standards. Okay, so, yeah, it looks like, I mean, to my limited knowledge, it looks like they killed playing grief. A theater actor, there's no place for pantomimes. So, yeah, it looks like they accused Simon of murder, sorry, they accused Grief of murdering Simon, but I don't have any proof to dispel that. All I know, apparently, is that we used Grief. Pipes. These aren't pipes, but I'm still going to explore down here anyway. Hello, I'd ask you for... oh, pipes! Okay, here we go. Is this the place? Seems like it. What do we have? Open. Oh, good. It looks like somebody else died. Is what I'm going to assume that you guys are here to mean. But I am going to loot this stuff. Strychnine. In small doses, it works as a stimulant. Okay, and we also have morphine. Relieves physical and mental pain. Asks only for your sharpest thoughts in return. Many are willing to take that deal. Nuts and water. Okay, great. Good stuff. Alright, what was I going to say? Yeah, so according to my history, it looks like Bad Grief essentially tried to smuggle us out of town on a train. But it may have been a setup because there were people, I don't know, police people on the route that pulled me off the train and threw me in jail at the town hall. But it doesn't really explain why people are mad at Bad Grief, though. I mean, it says that he was the one that killed Simon, but Simon died days prior. Alright, enough of that. Let's see about this shadow. Oh, Rube. Oh, great. The person I'm looking... Everybody I care about, or everybody that I need to find, is dead. Alright, so this is the shadow of Reuben. Stanislav Reuben. A pathologist, one of a few doctors in this town, a straightforward and decisive man. He did something that provoked the anger of everyone, the Canes and the kin, his friends and his enemies. One of those people who you know immediately upon meeting them if they won't die of old age. One of those people who you know immediately upon meeting them that they won't die of old age. Oh, okay, so we just knew Reuben was just gonna get straight up shaboinked. There's medicine left in the cabinets. Drugs saved for a rainy day, carefully rationed. And there you are again, Shadow. A bad sign. You're not superstitious, are you? A sign isn't bad. It only points to what it signifies. The one you came for is no more. Today, they are already dead. Alright, so what happened here? He needed a hideout. Grief, an old friend, suggested this place. In the end, he even enjoyed stoking the furnace. Physical work soothes, leaves no room for thought. Only soot clings so deeply. Reuben was scrubbing it off himself when they came for him. Who were they? He never saw their faces, but he knew what they wanted. His silence. Reuben came closest to understanding who Simon truly was. After all, he was the one who pronounced him dead. He was afraid that revelation would not be forgiven. What revelation? What did Reuben discover? This is critical. Reuben witnessed a miracle, and he paid for it with his life. Okay, will you tell me what happened? Was he murdered? By whom? 3 days had passed since Simon's death. Reuben hid here in the boiler room, but they found him, silenced him. You know what? Let me take a... I think it is time. I think it's time that I paid a visit to the person who invited me down, Isidore Barak. We can ask his opinion about the plague. So what do we have? Disillusionment. Stanislav Reuben, my last lead, was killed. The trail of the immortal man is lost. I must have caught a fever. I heard whispers in the shadow, but verifying the whispers' words the day before yesterday is impossible. What do we have here? The local doctor. Simon's closest friend and ally was the local healer Isidore Barak. Perhaps he knows something of his fate. Yes, that's a fair thing. Yeah, I'm clawing at any chance I can get, seeing all my leads are literally dead. I could ask Simon's family. or go to the local doctor. I think I'm going to go to the local doctor and see what I can see. But you did say that the cabinets had some medicine in it. Clocks. Why are clocks such a recurring thing to loot, and why does it take a special action to loot them? Alright, great. So not only did they kill Reuben, they also took the body somewhere else. Alright, that's fine. What do we have? Alright, I'll take all those. Alright, okay. I need to find the... Ah, here we go. Isidore Barak is in the hindquarters. Okay, hold on. Actually, while we're here... Sorry, we have here the backbone and hindquarters. So this... Sorry, is there a zoom out feature? Okay, so apparently this is the butt of the bull, this is the back of the bull, and this is the horn of the bull? Listen, I might not be artistically inclined, but I am struggling to see this. I mean, at first I thought, like, oh, I see it because it's just the bull's face upside down, right? This is its chin, this is its, the right side of its face, this is the left side of its face. But, no, I guess not. Hello, cow. Alright, so we need to go to the hindquarters. And it is infected, which is a problem, because I don't think I have too many... how can I cross over? I can go into the factory area, and then from there, proceed to... No, that's a dead end. So we have to go back to the gut, and then from the gut, go to the hindquarters. Okay, not a problem. Let's go do that. Alright, so this is actually starting to get very interesting. Now, it seems, everyone, we have ourselves a bit of a murder mystery. And I think that's plenty fun. So, let's go ahead and try to get out of here. I have insight, apparently? Into what? A secret sign? A superstition? Why is this here? And I can open it. What is this? Alright, my curiosity is taking over. Okay, we seem to have some sort of plows and threshers. Wait a minute, hold on. Why does this look familiar? What do we have? Nobody minds if... Ooh, I've got bullets. A revolver bullet, which I don't have. Tobacco, which is fine. Some calomel. And some more strychnine. Very good. I can loot this table. Oh, it's E. E to loot table. What is this? Marbles. Okay, some more things to trade with the chillin'. Not a problem. Alright. And what else do we have? Another clock. What are those for? Yes, resembles a neurological tool for a really, really big patient. What neurological tool are you talking about? What, for like... No, what, for like cracking open a human skull? Because there are better tools than that. I know that this is ancient history, practically speaking. But no, what are you talking about? Where did you go to medical school? Really? Hold on, let's see here. Alright, so let's go... I would love a compass. I feel like that would be incredibly useful. Can I duck? I cannot. Okay, so we go to the gut. Okay. Oh, I could pop some tobacco. That would be nice. Let's... I only have one tobacco, but I have 4 strychnine. So I will use 1. Okay, great. Okay. Oh, right. Yes. Hold on. Sorry. Casebook? No, people. So yes, Bad Grief is dead. It was one of the major pieces. We have Queens, who are major players. Isidore Barak. I have not met. But apparently... Simon kind of the day before. Okay. Isidore Barak is apparently beyond the board, so they're not terribly involved in the story. And Reuben is a pawn? On day 5, long and irrevocably dead? Okay, hold on. Is this going to be like a leaping through time type situation? Peaceful districts are easy to pass through, but I'll have to pass through dangerous ones carefully, on my own feet. Such districts are marked with color. Okay. Is the color shady? Are they shady because they're shady? That's a bit of witticism for you. Alright, here we go. Now we go this way, and we cross this bridge here. Now the thing is, they say that I have to traipse through the dangerous districts very carefully, but I don't have anything that can really defend myself with. Or do I? Do I? I have matches. I could throw matches at them and hopefully they'll, you know, be a little bit agitated. Alright, we need to go here. Okay. Yes. Alright, I need my prototype again. Wait, what the hell is that? Don't tell me the Shabnak is real. I don't know if that's a female form. Looks like Zaku from Warframe. What the hell am I looking at? Oh, hello. Small child, I assume. Where are your pants? You are a changeling? What? A strange little ragamuffin with hypnotic eyes. Simpletons claim she can heal with a laying on of hands. Like, wait, she's a cleric? They also say she is Shabnak's sister and a harbinger of death. The vicissitudes of fame. It's obviously everyone. I clearly know what vicissitudes means, and I'm not literally looking it up right now because that would be telling of how incredibly inept I am at the English language. A change of circumstance or fortune. Okay, there we go. Yep, I knew that. I didn't have to... Shut up. I saw Clara in remote places no one else would reach, and at times it was as if she were in two places at once. Some vast presence lurks in her shadow. Who is she? Actually, while I was reading that, I didn't actually look. So, is she a sort of twin? What's with the duplicity here? One seems practically religious, and the other one seems devilish, but they all both seem the same.
Sing a song for you?
Stop. Look into my eyes. Don't move. Don't even turn your head. She won't touch you as long as there is a thread between us. What is this strange... Are you hypnotizing me? I can already tell you're not susceptible to hypnosis, so why waste the effort? I only want to help you, and I need all of your attention to do it, so there's not even a morsel left for her. She feeds on your mind, you see. Wait, who is she? Shabnak. You know, that bony monstrosity you don't believe in. The one that's making your hands shake right now. Wait, you see her too? Impossible, she's my own private hallucinations. My follies are very much Aoun. That's not true, but it's good you think so. The less you believe in her, the harder it is for her to get her hooks on you. Laughing at her would be ideal, honestly, but you don't have the guts for that. You're way too serious. Too serious? Alright, here's a serious question then. What do you think I'm seeing? Shabnak is the plague's body. The earth spits her out every few years, so she might walk through the town and cleanse it of corruption, of wicked thoughts, of weak people. Everyone believes something different on that front. Why you, with your head of solid oak wood, can see her is very interesting question. Most people like you are completely blind. What ripped that hole in you, I wonder? It's just nervous exhaustion making me imagine a creature of local myth. Maybe so. Either way, she won't stop stalking you for whether you believe in her or not. She likes you, I can tell from a mile away, but I'll teach you how to handle her. Take notes, scholar. Okay, well... I heed, O great and wise sage. Rule number 1. You're no adversary for her. Your little revolver won't shoot her. Your little knife won't stab her. Can't stab a fairy tale, can you? And why would you even have a knife anyway? So all you can do is run. Well, I guess... Well, Actually, yeah, what about the prototype? What prototype? I have an experimental device prototype that's capable of dispersing plague miasma. Let's say this vision, let's say it manifests as some kind of especially dense cloud of sand pest. If I shoot at it, it'll dissipate, which means the prototype can kill the Shabnak. You claim to fight death, but look how your eyes lit up when you said kill. Killing death would be a heroic feat. It's a long-held dream of mine. There's no way your little device can kill a Shabnak. Neither bone nor metal can strike her down. Everyone knows that. How about compressed air and atomized particles of bile and belladonna? Do your myths say anything about pneumatic weapons? Thought not. They say a sigh from Boss Turok can stop her for a short while. When he sighs, she walks on tiptoe, careful not to wake him. If you exhale the right way, it will probably slow her down. Okay, so I can stop her with a shot from the prototype. Better than nothing. You believe that the inventions of your science can defeat the ancient truth of the steppe? By the way, I do see the peripheral red flashes and everything like that. I am desperately trying to gauge. I don't want people to be upset with me. I want to say all the right things at exactly the right times. I mean, was that ever clear? No. I'm everything you want. And no, anyway, let's not get sidetracked. But yes, I am trying to gauge each person's quote-unquote vibe, because I want to make sure that I hit the blues instead of the reds. I'm new to this town. I don't want people to dislike me. That's horrible. Alright, you believe the inventions of your science can defeat the ancient truth of the steppe? Well then, scholar, give it a try. It'll be interesting to see. Now here's rule 2. She both loves and hates fire. She can't pass a bonfire without wanting to love and destroy it. So light bonfires. They'll slow her down. Like a moth. Speaking of... Okay, that's a weird thing to say, Daniel. They spoke to me about bonfires a great deal at the town hall as well. Rule 3. She's drawn to people who aren't hollow. You may be closed-minded and spiteful, but she still senses something in you. There's something you carry inside yourself, some spark. In other words, there's no way she's going to forget about you. Once she's close, she'll never stop chasing you. I mean, that is crafty, the way you weave compliments and insults together. This one's so simple, I'm not even going to give it a number. If she catches you, she will devour you. You might find a way to wriggle out of her embrace the first time, but definitely not the second. Well, no argument for me. Lingering beside a thick cloud of miasma must be deadly. And finally, you're probably not going to believe me. She eats away at most people's bodies, dries their skin, chews up their immune system, but you're not as easy to get to. Like someone's watching you from above. Protecting you, maybe? I don't know. What, you... Like, from above? You mean from heaven? Is there a heaven? I don't know. Well, yes, I do know, but I don't understand. Feel free to disbelieve me, it doesn't matter. Just keep in mind that you won't get infected in a plague district like others do. Instead, you'll go insane, waste all your time, and then she'll eat you. That's how it will happen. You have a point? Well, you have a point. Just being in a plague district feels like having a maelstrom raging inside my head. She thinks she's my sister, and I think she's a monster made of bones. My hatred for her is stronger than all of yours combined. Be bold, bachelor. There is no shame in running from her. Maybe you'll get something done after all, in the end. You know what? Thank you, girl. This has been a very strange conversation. Okay, the prototype can slow her down, bonfires can slow her down, but she cannot be stopped. Beware. Okay, mania is peaking. Okay. Yes. I need to slam down some morphine. There we go.
Quiet head.
We'll bring you back down. I need to go... Oh, there are dead people here. That's unfortunate. Now, I need to go directly straight. And I really hope that the bone lady isn't... Oh, wait, no, sorry. Nope, I hear you. Just give me a quick second. Just give me a second. I just need to get this. So, yep, I see you. 3. Okay, great. Oh, there you are, Shabnak. Hello and goodbye. Yep. Just let's just charge this real quick. I need to get a little bit of a move on. Move on? Move on? Where am I? Am I not allowed to go in this direction? Okay. Alright, great. Yep, go. Dispel. I am running out of... Look at all these drugs. Give them to me. Give all of them to me. I wasted so many in the town district! Wait, no, let me kick this. Yeah, bring up the anger. Yes, light this on fire. Yes, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. We are doing this. Okay, right in this house here, right? Yes? No? Yes? No, the next one. Here. Yes, here. Okay, it's empty, damn it. Okay. Oh. Hello, everyone. What did we learn today? She cometh. My poor mind is stretched to breaking. I look at the architecture in the district and I see demons? The town is driving me insane. These already dangerous infected districts have declared war on me. Was there even a girl? A beatific girl in a fishing net cape taught me how to deal with hallucinations. That doesn't make me feel better, honestly. What about you? Particular signs. Maria Cana, Simon's niece, brought her entourage to Isidore's house. They appear to be enacting some ancient ritual? Okay, well, let's see what's going on there. The future atlases of the town's sky. I too used to stand in strange houses, sipping wine, ardent admirers of Maria Cana's talent for now. What is this? The future atlases of the town's... Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. You seem... Maria Cana. Wait, Cana? Daughter of Victor and Nina. Is this another family? No, it's the eldest daughter of the Canes, Simon's niece. Yes, I am very interested in hearing from you. Her mother was a mistress. What? Is that a thing? Is that a term? Is that a political thing? Is that like sort of a witchy thing? A mistress? Who can say? I don't know quite so yet. A woman said to wield mystical powers. Maria believed she was meant to walk the same path. She was followed everywhere by her signs, young people who claimed to have aligned their fates with the constellations and mastered destiny itself. Her every gesture burned with untamed fire. That actually sounds relatively attractive. What a romantic thing to...
Mother, why can't you be here with us?
I can't hear you. Speak my language. Don't pretend you don't know it. I haven't said anything yet. Who dares open his mouth while the mistress is working? I guess I'll introduce myself. Daniil Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine, at your service. And Daniil, no need to mock me. I have somehow forgotten you after 5 days. One does not forget the likes of you. I was just focused on the dialogue. The unexpectedness of your voice caught me off guard, that's all. And Daniil? It is an honorific, a sign of respect. Do not test my patience. Okay, alright, I've interrupted you. You were in the middle of a conversation. With whom? Oh, the house, of course. But the hindquarters were not built by us, the Canes, and this house is one of the oldest ones out here. It doesn't understand me, or rather, it pretends it doesn't. I hate hypocrites. Okay. What a bastard! Hey, you inanimate matter, I'd answer at once. Was that a metaphor? They've explained it to you already, haven't they? We, the mistresses, can feel certain things in a way simpler folk cannot. A trace of Uncle Simon's hand still lingers in this house. It's here, very close, still warm. I can feel it. But the door is locked and broken, and the house will give me nothing freely. Tell me more, whatever you can. I don't know. Uncle was a very close friend of Isidore Barak, or a rival. True friendship is indistinguishable from a rivalry, and I can feel his life still smoldering in this house, in some object or living memory. Perhaps he's even in there himself. Wait, you mean this place might hold some clue that could shed light on his fate? Oh, never mind. It no longer matters anyway. What I'm doing is stupid, And what you're doing, even more so. Okay. You're investigating in your own way, and that isn't stupid. That's not my point, Endanil. There are traces of Uncle Simon in this house and the whole town, in the polyhedron, in the people, even in the street layouts. Great people don't die. They just scatter into myriad reflections. But we, his poor descendants, won't ever be able to put them back, because tomorrow shall not come. Okay. The people locked in the town hall thought so too, but we've broken out. We'll be suffocated by walls of reeking bodies. Shabnak will devour our tomorrow. When you sleep tonight, the apnea demon will descend upon you, and you'll lie there, frozen, staring at the ceiling forever. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Well, listen. I use a CPAP, so the apnea demon never bothers me anymore. I doubt they have something of the same design here. Maybe I can use the prototype to essentially keep air... I'm sorry. It's just, I feel like the game is taking pot shots at me personally, and I hate it, but also, it's really starting to blur the lines between realities right now, which, again, I don't think was intentional, but here we are. I had a dream. I've seen every calendar in shops in town stop at number 5. Tomorrow shall not come. It shall not come. Okay, wait, actually, now that you mention it, Shabnak, and this will be a surprising confession, but as I was approaching this house, I think I saw her? Some monster very close. You've seen a Shabnak? You and Daniil? Well, I mean... A woman or monster, I didn't get a good look. Hard to see anything in this plague-ridden hell. In this backwater of ours, the earth sometimes belches out the strangest creatures. I'm surprised you had enough clarity of mind to see her. If you're surprised, imagine how I feel. She wasn't there in my dream, but that doesn't mean anything. She doesn't like to enter my dreams. My dreams are of the higher realms. They strive upward. The clay spawn and rat brigands don't feel at home there. Prophetic dreams again? I suppose I can't complain now. Our dreams are not the same. I am a mistress. I can see the truth. Tomorrow shall not come. If only you acted differently. If you opened the hospital, taken charge of the emergency command, searched for answers, perhaps things would have been different. But you've missed your every chance, and so have I. So what do we do now? Go to the still water. Say goodbye to Eva. Gaze up at the starry sky before you sleep. Write a letter. Get in touch with something you hold dear before the end. I hope to say goodbye to Uncle Simon. No, I will fight to the end. Although you know, Endanil, this was my dream too. I stood in this house, right here. Uncle Simon breathed behind the closed door, and I told you that tomorrow would not come. It was important to tell you that for some reason. Okay. I can't shake the feeling that there's still some chance, some opportunity overlooked. I must find it. I just started playing this game. You can't tell me that I already lost. I mean, I don't doubt it. Oh, I am having a bit of emotional trouble. Let me see if I can fix that. With an herbal mixture. Yum yum, get into my body. Yum yum yum.
The clock's
Great, and how's my health?
to a standstill.
Absolute garbage. So let's get some calomel going. I'm going to need a notion of calomel lotion. Alright, it's still pretty heckin' high, but at least we're a little bit more manageable. Okay, so apparently mistresses are people. Sorry. Mistresses are people too. No, mistresses apparently have some sort of superpower, so there is a lot of spirituality into it, and they believe, just like Olgimski's daughter, what was her name again? Calliope? Capella. Just like Capella, who is a future white mistress. So whether or not, there's blood on the ceiling, whether or not this is actually something that is real, that there is genuine spirituality. I mean, I did, for example, see something, some sort of creature that was trying to kill me, a Shabnak probably, hopping across the roofs. who's to say that, that mistresses aren't what they say they are? I need to get a move on because I am dying. And that, I'm pretty sure, is bad. So let's get moving. Are you anybody? Maria calls them signs. I too used to stand in strange houses. Yep, okay. Alright, okay. Hello? Are you trying to break in? Please tell me you have... Nope, you don't have No, I don't need calomel. I need, like, Ambien or something to calm me down. Okay, you appear to be breaking in. He also dabbled in dowsing. I never stole, but I used to have a friend. I think it was him who taught me that curiosity must be unashamed. I agree. Always embrace curiosity. Oh, here we go. We got Sticky. An orphan and a sneak. One of the children Isidore Barak surrounded himself with in his final days. Perhaps that's why Sticky wouldn't let go of his legacy, or his heir. He got his name from his straw-like hair and the habit of showing up at the first sign of adventure. I'm sorry, what? He got his nickname, the nickname that is Sticky, from his straw-like hair and a habit of showing up at the first sign of adventure. Is it sticky because straw-like and straws are kind of like no, I'm sorry, there's something lost in translation there. I will have to look into this at a later time. There are dozens of such restless teenagers in town. I don't think this... Jesus Christ, Daniel. There are dozens... I don't think this one's special. Screw you, Sticky, and your weird nickname that doesn't make sense to me because I'm not from this place.
A long neck and a fat body and hooves for feet. So it's an albino. And people say it wasn't the Earth that made it.
Are you talking about the Shabnak? You son of a barnacle. Lost the pen again. Made me move it to the left. Hey, Sign, what you doing here? Go take a breather. I told you I'd call you lot when I'm done. What did you call me? A sign? You must have taken me for someone else. Huh, you're no sign, are you? Or a very new one, at least. Did Maria put a spell on you already? Do you want to follow her everywhere, doing whatever she tells you? If you do, then you're a sign. Of course I don't. Well, me neither. Well, I thought I didn't. Then she asked me to break into dead Master Barak's house, and I just ran here, skipping all the way. Isidore Barak is dead? What, are you born yesterday? Deader than dead can be. It's been days already. I seem to have the worst luck. That's the man who called me to this town. Don't just stand there. Shove the door for me, will you? Right here, near the hinge. You're heavy. It might just work. Does the door refuse to yield, little burglar? What do you think I'm some dimwit? The front one took me 3 minutes, tops. The main study, though, that won't budge. It's as if they broke the lock specially, so no one can open it, and block the door from the inside to boot. Ugh. Come on now, to the left. This again. Now I've broken my favorite pick, too. Is there something important inside that study? Course there is. The clues. It was the murderer who closed it. I tell you, so no one can investigate anything. So Master Barak stays unavenged. I'm not... It can't be a coincidence, all of this. If nothing else, Isidore was a doctor, and he dies right before the plague comes, and the study is locked? You know how it was? The house was open all the way until the funeral. Then the killer knew he had to lock it, because they all understood it at the funeral. Not everyone grows 4 new arms after death, you know. That beast's claw, too, only happens if you fought for your life, tooth and nail. Wait, what? Wait. It may be impossible to determine the cause of death by the body's appearance, but Isidore's been buried already, hasn't he? It's been 3 days since he's been in the ground. All over now. The killer, he was skulking here that very day. Seen him with my own 2 eyes, I did, because I wasn't at the funeral like everyone else. Still couldn't track him down. Ugh. You've seen the murderer? Who was it? Did you recognize him? I'm not telling you. You don't care one bit about Master Barak. All these days you were cool as a cucumber that he's dead, that he's murdered. For you, Master Barak was just some old man who wrote you a letter to the capital about magical, mystical Simon. And he was the best of them all. Okay, well, if you want to see the person responsible for Isidore's death punished, you need to tell everything you know to an adult. Me, for an example. And who the heck are you, walking around here all high and mighty like, and you did nothing? Bear, he came with you too, and they killed his father, and he was the one they accused of it. Imagine that. And 5 days later, look where you are, and look where Bear is. Okay, we're gonna put a pin in that, because I don't know who Bear is. Okay, you know what? I'm not denying I wasted my time, but I will try to make up for what was lost. I'll find Master Barak's killer on my own, or with Bear, maybe, because we cared for him, and you never did. You care about Simon Kane, don't you? Have you ever thought about he might be right behind this stubborn door, eh? Well, Maria did tell me that she felt some kind of trace of Simon in this house, a presence. Master Barak, they buried him at least. Simon, they didn't. Someone stole him. You don't know that, huh? No one did. The Kanes thought they'd be able to keep it a secret. Not from me, though. What if Simon's body is right here? I'll find it then, not you. I can finally defeat this door, that is. Alright. You won't believe me, but No. Dead ends everywhere. Dead ends and locked doors that can't even be picked. Such is life. What do we have here? Yep, dead ends. Simon's trails run cold, and the Kanes. Family heirless wanders the town, barges into houses, touches walls, and utters vague prophecies. She won't help me. And Maria claims the town will perish tomorrow, and honestly, I think she's right. Failure. Isidore is dead, killed the very day I arrived. The same day Simon died. The town's darkest hour. My hour. Alright, Isidore's house fell silent with his master's death. The study is on the second floor. Isidore's killer was seen on the second day, but the trail is long since gone cold. I cannot catch him. And Isidore's body was buried the second day. I can't examine it. So on the second day, visiting hours. On day 2, someone barricaded Isidore's study. If only I'd come there in the morning. So I'll remember that. And malicious sonority. Alas, the day I found no time to visit my colleague. Or did I come too late and run into a locked door? Okay. So this is starting to get pretty neato. What do you got? Yep. So that's locked. Okay. Great. I am currently out of leads. Alright, but before we get... Actually, let me just open dialogue so I don't freaking die.
Like a dead fish.
Okay, but it is actually very interesting. So it looks like we got a little bit of a murder mystery, and it looks like, you know, I mean, they wouldn't be telling me about this in different days, but it looks like I'll be able to traverse time and solve these murders and get things done. I actually genuinely like that game. There was a game, I believe on the DS, it was like, it was a tile-based combat game, fantasy setting, and it had the same exact mechanic where if you proceeded down one timeline and then got stuck, you essentially had to go back to a previous timeline or a different time, or at least be somewhere at a different time, but in a different location, or at the same time in a different location, to move forward. And if that's what we're getting at, I genuinely think that's going to be a super cool thing, because I really like that game. I forget what it was called. Maybe I'll look into it and like post about it later, but I genuinely enjoyed that mechanic. So if that's what we're getting into here, consider me very interested. Also, hello, Marina, and I don't think you're a dead... Actually, now that I take a closer look at your face, I kind of see why you would say that. You do have a little bit of a pescatarian type demeanor. It's the sharp features, I swear. What do you want now, N. Daniil? The audience is over for today. Is it true Simon's body was stolen? And if it was true, do you think I'd discuss my late uncle's body with you? Like he's some lost bull, or a purse that caught the attention of a less than honest chambermaid? Well, you want to track him down, don't you? So do I. I'll tell you this. You only have a superficial understanding of my uncle's disappearance. His body, if it even exists, doesn't matter much. I can still feel something living. It's more like a sigh than a chunk of meat. Well, Well, I need to open Isidore's study anyway. It must be locked for a reason. Okay. Alright, so the study is locked. I wonder if there's a way to approach it from, say, the outside. I need to touch a swing set or something. Okay. Let me just see what we're about now. Unless, what do we need to do? Nope. What do we need to do? So we have this map. Still on the 5th day, so we need to chase something down. I don't know if I have a lead for any of the canes. There's... what the hell? Can I not see this? An echo of Simon is hidden in Isidore Barak's study. Apparently.
I'm
Bad
not
Grief...
quite sure how to help you with that.
Shut up. Bad Grief is dead. Yes, okay, fine. But we're down here. Okay. Alright, well, I'm leaving because I definitely need opium or something. This is bad because... oh, yes, thank you. Swing set. Thank you, thank you. Oh, hello. That's the Shabnak. The only problem is I don't exactly remember where I'm supposed to be going. So, right. Yes. Okay. Not an issue. The boy's gone again. Okay. Can I... is any of this? Nope, nope. Okay, not a problem. I have some wagon wheels here and some leathers. Very good. Okay. Hold on. Alright, I understand. Great, great. Where should I go, though? Oh! Simon's... oh, yes, the canes. Alright, I need to make a bit of a trek. So what we're going to do is I will... well, first off, I will desperately try not to freaking die. Yes, hello. Oh, good. I would like to... oh, hey, can I just do that? Yes? Heck yeah! Alright, good. So far, absolutely, genuinely engrossed in this game. There are mysteries. There appears to be time travel. And French people, it looks like. And I am all about it right now. It looks so very cool. And I hope that we do have the opportunity... actually, let me see. I have some things I could trade with the children. Maybe they have some drugs for me? You know, trade some marbles for some opium? I don't know if that's a thing. But they're the only quote-unquote shop that I see around, so we're going to try that out. The good news is that, you know, I'm getting really bummed out by this weather. So that's really kind of helping with the situation. Or was it because I was, like, sprinting? Nope. We want to go... do we go through this door? Well, this is something. Is this anything? Calomel, which isn't terrible. I'm overdrawn on matches. What are these for? Okay, is that a trade item? I want the marble as well. I haven't had any bullets lately. Let's see. I don't think I need so much mania. But considering that I'm going to be all up in the Shabnak's business, I do want to know... hold on, before I traverse too far this direction. How do I get to you? Okay, hold on. Hold on to what we got. Doesn't even matter if we make it or not. Oh, it's the impossible geometry. Alright, listen. Daniel, we're going to have to appreciate the fact that maybe there is in fact some spirituality going on because, heck, my guy, just heck. Look at this. This is beyond all physics. And you're going to have to admit... oh, hello, Pawn. Hey, lanky guy! Was that your stuff guys pilfered the other day? Yeah, I prefer not to be reminded of that incident. Gee, don't get all jittery. It was a test to see if you're a good one or a bad one. A bad one wouldn't have run to grown-ups to complain. You were all right, though. Didn't lose your cool. Traded it all back in a whiz. That's the kind of thing we respect. I wish all my problems were solved this easily. So I'll make it brief. We've convened the Children's Council and decided to accept you into our, what's the word? Commodity exchange. But you can't play our games. And we're not showing you the invisible cat either. But trading this and that and whatnot, anytime. No. I've seen that invisible cat of yours. It's just a cat. Yeah, seen it. Right. Come on, who are you kidding? It's invisible. But our tradable junk is visible, all right. Take a look at it already. Or go on your merry way. So, what do you sell besides stolen mechanical devices? Dirt cakes? Twigs? The Children's Council can change its mind, you know. Where are you gonna get a hangover pill, then? Or stinky feet cream? Or bits of colored glass? Our range of commodities is dizzying. Occasionally, someone even brings a schmouder to trade. If they're dumb enough. Thanks, I'll keep it in mind. So anyway, we hang out near tall places, ones you can see from afar, like this place right here. If a giraffe was wandering around here, we'd be hiding under it. But our winters are too cold for a giraffe. And another thing, we don't need your little clinking things. Save them for beggars, they're worthless now. Bring us good, sound commodities. Beetles and butterflies, and nuts too. The time I traded crickets for morphine on a crumbling stairway. You know, some of my medicine went missing on my first day here. Now I see how you come by this stuff. So yes, I would like to trade with you. What do you have? You have colored glass shards. When you look through them, the world shatters into a kaleidoscope of smaller worlds. And you see that what you don't usually notice. It should only be done when there are secrets not yet found, as noted in the corner of the map. What? Okay, what do you have here? Icosamine, a stimulant. Slightly increases mania. I actually think I might need one of these for my prototype. But I don't know how to load my prototype. And you don't have any Debbie Downers, which upsets me. So what I'm going to do... Wait, this costs 1, so it's 5. So there you go. And have some more of this. Great, and I'll take one of these. -6, that's fine. We'll give you one of these. And... how much is marbles? Marbles is 5. So I'll do marbles. Maybe I can get one of these glasses? Yeah? Okay. We'll have to do this in rounds. Okay, so we have here cost 8, cost 5. We'll do a simple 1-to-1 trade. Nope. We'll do a simple 1-to-1 trade like that. Great for the glass shards, and I'll give you all of my nuts for pretty much everything else. This. What is this? Cost 1? Really? Okay, I'll take that. Heck. Cost 2? Why not? Nope, too much. And cost 1. Very good. Okay. How do you think of that trade? Very good. All right. Now, can I actually load my prototype here and now? Do I have to put it down? Okay. I don't know how to load you. Do I do like this? No? Very good. We'll figure that out later. I don't know how much... Because that's also the thing. I think I'm going to be hopping around time. That's what I could put into the clocks! Oh, it all makes sense now! I can put my stuff in the clock so that when I jump through time, I can just, you know, have them. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, now we're figuring it out. We're getting things done. I went the wrong way. I'm a big old dumb. A poem by Minimoose. Alright. Hold on. Let's go through here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to Bridge Square. And I get there by a lot of bull crap. So we go south. Why am I still so very injured? So far, I haven't been hurt. The only thing that's really happened to me is just I've been bummed out. That apparently... Oh, no, and I'm now moving way too slow, so let's get some coffee beans up in me. Yum. Okay, now we're normalized. I'm perfectly happy with that. Let's get going. What was I going to say? What I'm going to do is go to what appears to be the Kane residence. And I'm going to... And after that, I think we may call it for the day. This is nothing. Alright, come on. We still have a little bit more to go. I could do that. So I will. I don't know if this is a terrible idea. Because I was told, yep, I can't. If I slip through the archway without deviating from the M route, the best of the journey will pass without incident. If I slip through the archway without deviating from the M route, the rest of the journey will pass without incident. I can turn into another archway, then I'll have Z to create a new route. I'll have to pass through the dangerous... Okay. What the hell am I looking at? Can I not? Nope. Okay. Wait. No. Okay, this is not ideal. Okay. Okay, hold on. Where's my M route? Okay, so I have to go through this archway here. Right. Those are burning bonfires. Does that mean that I'm safe from the Shabernack? The Shabernacle Choir? Okay. I must be. Ah, no! Get off me! Get off me! Get off me! Okay. Alright, then we go this way. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. This isn't quite where I'm supposed to go just yet. Get off me! Everything is fine. I'm fine. You're fine. We all drink from our own tears. Okay, here we go. North again. You know, I do want to tell you that maybe I should have saved this for Sunday Scaries, because this game is making me feel uncomfortable. In a good way. In a good way. You know, the type of uncomfortable where you have a lot of anxiety and you want to cry out loud and then be afraid and then, again, pee your pants. Let's kick this so I can increase my mania. Nothing increases one's mentality quite like property damage. Yep, great. I have no choice but to just walk through this because I don't know how to reload my prototype quite yet. And then we move through here. We did actually manage to get through this without incident. That's wonderful. Alright, and now we continue on. Great. Yep. And now, here we are at the... What the hell is that? What the hell is that? It's the cornucopia. Okay, Daniil, we are going to just straight up have to admit to ourselves that there is stuff beyond our imagination. Look, there's a cathedral there. Industrial. A bit plain, though. Very industrial. And then you have whatever the hell that is. Alright. Well, actually, I'm going to take this time because we have made it to... Where the hell are you? The Bridge Square. A calm area. So, yes. Thoughts. I am hooked. I genuinely think that this is a very fun game. There's a lot of... so far it seems like we got a murder mystery on our hands. We have a web of events that we need to navigate very carefully in order to unravel the true story of what's happening. And I am very thoroughly convinced that there is time travel. Otherwise, why would they essentially, quote-unquote, you know, start us on day 5 and then give us tidbits about other days, and then also have interactive clocks that you could, you know, loot and put storage in? I do genuinely think that, you know, the clocks, you can put stuff in them that you can take throughout, like, you know, your travels, no matter how you hop, jump, and skip through time. So I'm genuinely interested. I think this is the hottest, I don't know, man. I think it's actually a really cool concept, and I am genuinely glad to have picked it up. I think this is super fun. I'm looking forward to, like, figuring out what the secrets are, what's going on, how much of this world is actually spiritual, and how much is actually reality. I'm hooked. This game, super cool. But with that said, I think that's going to wrap it up for this session of Pathologic 3. We did get quite a bit accomplished, found out a lot more. I feel like they're starting to let go of our leash a little bit and let us really roam free and really discover the weirdness that is this world. I remember Duncan Donuts Daniels' name. Duncan Daniels. So that's good. And I know that we're looking for Simon. I'm feeling very engrossed in the story. So I'm going to stop admonishing. With that being said, the next time that we're going to be playing this game is a week from today. So that's going to be next Tuesday at 7 p.m. The next game we're going to be playing on Thursday at 7 p.m. is going to be modded Fallout New Vegas. Let me tell you a little bit of something that worries me about that. Apologizing for taking this. I cannot manually save in Fallout New Vegas anymore. I'm just relying entirely on quick saves. I am going to look into seeing about how I can fix that issue, but so far I'm terrified. I feel like I'm living on borrowed time, and all it's going to take is like maybe one missed, jump cut or something like that, one crash, and then the entire series just goes tumbling down. I will do my best. So far, it looks like we can still continue that game on Thursday. But, regardless, I'll let you know. I still at least genuinely want to get to Big Mountain with the modded run. But, we'll see. We shall see. So, once again, thank you, everyone, for stopping by and watching it. And I hope you had a good old time. And we will see you again on Thursday for an episode of modded Fallout New Vegas.